Hello everybody, it's Cree Rama and I have something super fun today. So this is for a project that I'm working on. This is for a swap in Junk Journal Divas, my Facebook group. So come on over, it's lots of fun. We do a lot of different swaps and events and mail outs and things that you can participate in every month. So this particular one is for an altered tin. So I've never done this before, and so this is why I didn't start with a video, because I had no idea how I was going to do this and what I was going to do. At first I thought about putting a little book inside. Anyway, I just started playing around, and then I went out into my garage and got a whole bunch of different metal bits and pieces. I had some pieces, well here, let me show you what I have so far. So I had the idea to do a robot kind of thing. So this is what I have. She's going to stand up, and I'm thinking that I'm going to do two, but when you open her up, you can see here, I did a bunch of coiled wires inside, and I wanted to do a heart. And then I just used a whole bunch to do the inside here, because I thought maybe I want it to look kind of like a body would look inside, so I wanted it to be kind of reddish. And then I glued these on. I have my E6000 glue that I am almost out of. I'm waiting for some more to come in that I ordered. But I glued these on, and I went over, I made one layer. I wanted the bolts to be gold, to kind of look like shoes. So what I did not do is anything on the outside here, and I can close this now that I left it open to dry all night. I've got these two different faces. So my idea is to do this, going to be my fancy girl here. And then I'm going to do one with the more rusted looking head, but she's still a princess. So here's my two faces. And this one's kind of funny. I made, just with a marker, 2 black dots underneath the gems. So I don't know if you can see, it's almost like she has those magnifying glasses on. I thought it was really funny. And this is all pieces of junk jewelry. This thing here is it's metal, piece of junk jewelry. And then this is a gold tassel that I glued on. It kind of looks like a ponytail. And then this one, you can kind of see everything that is on there. So when I was doing my rusted video, which I will link in the video description, making rusty bits and then using the water to go on, make some splatters on top of my tea dyed paper. That's really awesome process and great papers. So I ended up just coiling some wire, just making, random wraps and twirls and things. And that's what this is from. So it's all rusted. So that's it. And this is just a whole bunch of hole punches that I glued together. And then I went over top of it with a tea bag. I wanted something that if I want to paint it or do something, a tea bag in matte medium. So everything is glued on there. I've got my faces. These were pieces, it was a butterfly. Some wings on her. I know I want to do that. I'm trying to think of some type of closure. I just got these from Heather, one of my diva friends in group, these little beads, or not beads, I'm sorry, they're buttons. But I thought I want something to kind of like a handle. I thought that would be kind of cute. And it is, flat there. Or I have this paper clip also I was just sent. So I could put this and have other stuff over top of it. You know, this could help pull it open. So those are ideas. I have some gear pieces here. I have a bunch of can tabs that I was saving. And then these are all rusted ones. Just other random bits and pieces. This is all just junk jewelry pieces and things that I grabbed and just put in this box to kind of, so I don't know, my fancy girl, maybe she'll do some one shoulder things. She's got she's got her side ponytail and an off the shoulder. Like I said, I'm just having way too much fun with this now. So let's see here. I could also use another one of these, as that would be really, oh, I think I'd like that, but I don't know if I want to use it with her eyeballs, maybe for the other one. And then in here I have just a bunch of rusted pieces in here. Got rusted clips. See, here's a metal piece that I just kind of bent and put in there. My dogs, they love barking at the birds. Some paper clips. I have some filigree little pieces, just all kinds of things in here. So that is all I have so far. I was also thinking of, I don't know, maybe trying to do something to cover this with my rusted pieces. And then I could go over this with embossing glaze. I thought that would look really cool. Possibly. I don't know. So we're just going to play around here and see where this goes. So let's just play. show you this lady first. I'm calling her my fancy girl. And I wanted to make sure that she could stand up. She can stand up, but when you open the door, of course, it's kind of lopsided. So I ended up making a base for her covered with aluminum tape. And then I added some die cut pieces here and went over it with some Mod Podge. And then if you open her up inside, and then here is the second one. And so for this one, what I did, you can pretty much see with her head here, that is, I used the same circle piece that I made for her head. And I had the bottle cap and I just screwed it on with those screws to be her eyes. And then I just took a piece of wire and gave her a little smile. And then more coiled wire for her hair. And then again, I made a little base for her to make sure she can stand up. And then her insides, I did the same thing with the microbeads here. And then this is a heart button that I covered with Nuvo crystal drops and let that dry. So that's what I did. So my very first tins, and I'm really excited about this. So much for watching.